Hey Scorpio, so I'm here to share some messages of clarity and guidance, and this is going to apply whenever you see it, so it's not date specific. Alright, let's see, what else? Okay, this is beautiful. So I see you definitely either coming into some spiritual knowledge and enlightenment, or having the strength to persevere from a certain situation, scenario. Yeah, so you're really calling on your intuition and your inner guidance and inner strength to help you through this, or to help you just be a stronger, more powerful, enlightened individual at this time. What else? That's beautiful. What else? Alright, let me see. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like you're really in this space of like moving forward from any conflicts or challenges or stress or worry. Like you're really calling in that inner power. What do we have here? Yeah. And you're trusting where it leads you. You're trusting that whatever your path is, wherever you're going, you're trusting that it's the right one for you. And you're also really working hard to release that self-doubt and fear, and like the negative things that you may be telling yourself about you. I see you recognizing that you're doing that and actively working to dispel those negative beliefs that you have about yourself, or that you have about a situation, or not blaming yourself. Like you're really working on those things. What kind of challenges might you face during this time? Trusting. I think definitely trusting in yourself and in your inner guidance and wisdom. Like also, as you're receiving downloads and you're receiving ideas on how to implement things and how to reach your goal, or how to improve your spirituality, or just whatever it is that you're desiring, you're receiving downloads about that and related to that. And I see you paying more attention to that and actually listening to that and coming more into your spiritual awareness and your connection with your source, and seeing things much, much, much more clearly now. So it's like coming into a knowing of who you are and what your value is and what your worth is, because it is time. It's time for that. And you're trusting yourself as well. So what kind of challenges are you going to experience? I think definitely staying in that vibration and recognizing that it is a process. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But you're willing to put in the work. I see you here willing to put in the work, willing to take the time that's needed to make those spiritual connections, to go within, to really know that you have everything within you already, and relying on that and trusting that. Trust it. Okay? I see you doing that though. And it's going to result in being very bountiful, fruitful for you, and even new ideas coming in. So all that wisdom and knowledge that you've gained, you're going to call on that. And you're going to use that to help lead you moving forward. Yes. Okay. Let's see what good stuff is coming in. All right. So I see you also being smarter about your resources and who you give access to and what you give. Not being wasteful. Some of you may even hold back on some spending, like just be a little more mindful about how you're spending. I see some of you doing that. Again, others just managing the access to you during this time, because you are being more vulnerable with yourself and just on that path of spiritual growth in your journey. Not everybody can come and not everybody can have access to you during that time. And so you're really listening to yourself, your inner guidance, to know who is worthy of and who is truly your soul family and your soul tribe versus who is not and who doesn't have your best interests in mind. So I see you definitely coming into that knowing and being more mindful and having more wisdom and knowledge to be able to decipher between like who's helpful, who's not, who needs to go, who needs to like, who you need to disconnect from. All right, so let's see what Scorpio can do to get their best outcomes here. Okay. All right, so knowing that, yeah, I think knowing, definitely letting go of what is not serving you, letting it go, recognizing those opportunities that are coming to you in all forms, because everything may not come to you like in the form of like a new job with, you know, making tens of thousands more. It may not come to you in that way, but it may come to you as an inspiration to, you know, start a YouTube channel and start to create videos, or start a new hobby and then maybe create videos on that or something. So again, it may not come to you, like I said, in just like a check or, you know, monetary form. So recognizing those blessings and opportunities as they come through, it's what's going to help you be fruitful and help you receive fulfillment from implementing those things that come through and come downloaded to you that you feel passionate about, because those are the ideas that you should implement. Those are the things that you should stick with and trust. And those are the things that are going to help you work towards your legacy and build your resources and financial foundations. There are really strong partnerships that are reciprocal in nature, where you're both putting in that work and giving and receiving on an equal level. Yeah, so I hear you definitely going within and connecting within, and that's going to allow these things to happen. All right, so let's get some other messages. So what messages do we have for Scorpio? Okay. Oh, and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the process. This is not meant to be difficult. Yeah, and some of you, this is related to romantic situations. And you know what is right for you and what is meant for you versus what is not. You know what is no longer fulfilling. You know what and who is not providing and available to you in the same way that you're providing and available to them. You know all of those things. So it's going to be important for you not to stay in this state of feeling sorry for yourself, or, you know, continuing to be in a situation where, you know, you're giving and not receiving, it's really up to you about how long you want to stay in that situation. If you want to be here or if you want to be here and you're full abundance and receiving fulfillment in your blessings, or if you want to just continue to be miserable in that situation. And that's for some of you. That may not be for all, but that's definitely a message here. So just take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, what other messages? Okay. Yeah, you absolutely connecting. And I hear self-care practices are so important during this time. And that's going to also help you and give you that courage and strength and knowledge and wisdom that you can use on your path moving forward. And for a lot of you, you're going to be getting back into nature and remembering the beautiful energy that you receive from, you know, maybe gardening or just putting your feet down in the soil and sitting at the beach and watching the waves, sitting at the park, sitting in your backyard, playing with your dogs in the grass. Like, yeah, just connecting with nature, connecting with earth, grounding yourself to the earth's core. Yes, that's beautiful. All right, let's see. Let's get some other messages. Okay. All right, so what other messages do we have for Scorpio? What do they need to know to get on their highest timeline? Yeah. Recognizing those people, places, things that are no longer valuable and that are really causing you to be in an unstable state and really wreaking havoc on your emotions. Like I see for some of you in your mind's eye, your third eye, like you know all of these things. You already know, like you're so spiritual and connected already. So you already know. So why are you putting up with it? Yeah, okay. What else? What other messages do you have for Scorpio? Let's see. Blessings. Yes, absolutely. Blessings are coming through. They're coming through. Self-love. Yeah, we talked about those self-care practices. How do you ground yourself? How do you soothe yourself? Get back to those things and your power will come through. It will shine through like a light. It's always there. It never left. Some of you need to hear that. It never left. We have messages here. Yeah. You, for some reason, some of you have forgotten that. Or it's just, you know, so many things going on that it's just kind of fallen away. But it's time to reignite that. Time to turn that light back on. Time to reconnect. Do those things that are creating that self-love, passion, and power to get you back where you desire and where you're receiving. So let's see, I'm going to get these as well. Let's get some other messages. What else? Right. You are strong enough to thrive solo. Okay, so that's absolutely a message for some of you. Just take what resonates. You already know, Scorpio. You already know. In addition, there may be people that can assist you on this journey and be support and guide you, help to guide you as well. So you'll use your discernment in understanding like who has your best interest in mind and who's really there for you and who you can connect with and communicate with on a vulnerable level, you'll understand who those people are. So use your intuition there, and then you can connect with those people where you feel like it's going to be a valuable experience for you, and then just don't connect with the ones that you don't feel like you don't feel that way about. So, and I also see you receiving healing as well. So again, those self-care practices are so important. It keeps coming up. It keeps coming up, and with the water. So that's definitely a message for some of you. So let's close out with some Rumi cards. Excuse me. Let's see. Yes, thank you. So we have the lion and the deer. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. There is no need to fear making a mistake. If you fall into arrogance, the divine shall roar magnificently to shift your perspective. If you underestimate yourself, the divine will encourage you to rise. Whatever is needed to keep you true is what you are given. Yes, just that knowing that you are on the right path, you are right where you need to be at this moment in time, is also going to be important here. And for you not to be worried about where you think you should be, or worried about comparing yourself to where others are, and that, you feeling like you're not at this place or as spiritually advanced or what have you. So important to stay focused on your own journey and rest assured and trust that you know everything that you need to know in this moment, and that when it is time for you to receive blessings and wisdom and knowledge and all of that, you receive it at the right moment in time for you. So we have one I seek, one I know, one I see, and one I call. No aspect of your life is separate from your spiritual journey. All is unfolding according to the divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. Though circumstances may appear dire and you may feel despair, there is an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. Peace to you, friend. Absolutely. So we just said that you are right where you need to be. You have all the love and support and guidance available to you by you, your source, and your spirit guides, and also soul family as well. And so we talked about connecting with people who you trust and know have your best interests in mind. Just think about some of the resources that you can take advantage of, as well as implementing those self-care practices to keep you aligned and to keep you shifting continuously and growing and advancing and getting on that higher vibration. Okay. All right, Scorpio, so those are the messages I have for you. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.